introduce himself, and then we're gonna get started.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jamil Keith. I'm Mike Drummond. I am your MC for tonight, along with my co-host, Mr. Tony Q in the building. Give him a round of applause. Fun fact, Mr. Q is actually one of our former Columbus Legend honorees, so show him a love for being a local boxing legend.
Man, we've had Takayo Takeo. We seen him last year, and Colton Robinson is our first fight up. How do you think these young men will process this, being out here in front of all these former legends and these former champions to open up the night? And before we say that, can we give... we have our first legend in the ring.
Hey, first thing I would say is praise the Lord, everybody. Hey, I remember when this boxing was first in my life. Boxing can't do nothing with Jesus, nothing. Zero. I like boxing. Matter of fact, I used to love boxing. But he ain't before him, that's for sure. That's for sure. Ain't got a whole, you gotta do, you got to be there till 12 midnight if you want to hear what I gotta say. 12 midnight. I'm gonna ask a few people, but you gotta do it quick. Real quick, if you got me on time, you gotta do it quick. Really, really quick, because I'm giving a whole lot of my time. I'm not here for me. Thank my dad. They always say, come to your dad. Someone greater than me. But I need to see you quick. Where's that peanut at? I need to see peanut. I need peanut up here. And we already got my brothers right down here. Come up here too. See, I just need to see my fighters. Listen, I had the low, Cordell. I had the low, and the biggest king in the city. Hey, coaches ain't gonna like it so much. You know, I love the coaches, but hey, I like to say that biggest king in the city. Donald Dowdy, Kenny Snow, Fred Mosley, Scales, brother Scales. I got my son Terrence here.
30 seconds, Coach.
I know everybody going, ooh.
30 seconds, Coach.
Man, ain't no way in the world I can do this in 30 seconds. Ain't no way.
People got curfew.
Okay, and you know what? All the Windsor and the Blackbird fighters, they got room for everybody. They got all the Blackburn guys they had. Windsor got all the black and gold. It's all black and gold. I started black and gold, and still black and gold around. I'm still listen. Hey, let me see. We got to which name those these outside folks who make this stuff happen. Bobby Davern, where's Bobby Davern at? Can't forget him. And Michael Clark, can't forget him. Fighters, all y'all guys vote for me. Do it in about 10 seconds. Come up here so people can see you. Do I think I had the best? I sure do. I sure do. But we got coaches out here really good. Mike Johnson and Ron Johnson, and we had Jerry Page. We got good. Oh, matter of fact, where that Jerry Page at? So I got something special for him. Okay, I got something special for him. Hey, cause Jerry, he get behind chairs and hide. He don't like to be seen. Where Page at? I know he out here.
He's not here today, Coach. He's not here yet. We got to get the fight started. 1 minute, please.
1 minute, Coach.
Please.
Okay, I'll just say it. But these all champions, are not living now. These all champions here. That's not all champions here. That's not here right now, not living. But Jerry, let's see somebody. The main guy. Jerry introduced me, my fighter. Hey, one of you coaches, I want you to name a fighter. Name one that did this better. Name one, you ain't got one. Jerry Page. He introduced my fighter, a kid. My fighter introduced me to the kid. He said, Coach, introduced me to the kid. He said, Coach, you about the best around. He said, just think how you be good. How good you be if you got Jesus in your life. Oh my God. My fighter got me saved. Yeah.
Hey, let's give him a hand, please.
Yeah.
Hey, let's give him a hand, please.
future honoree that I had to go through our legends. So I, Tony Cute, am nominating Dwight Hughes to be in the class of 2025. Do I have a second from any legend? Raise your hand. Do I have a second? I got 3, 4, 5, Dwight, 5, 6. So that means Dwight Hughes, you can't run no more. You in next year. There's more than one way to skin the cat. Sorry, Dwight, I had to do it to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a friendly reminder, during all honorary presentations, we ask
and with the IBC with a record of 20-2. This next person really doesn't need me to say that. His name is Donald Dowdy. Put your hands together for Donald Dowdy, please. There you go, champ.
Watch that left foot. Watch that left foot. Watch that left foot. There you go.
I got my people and my family out there. And I'm going to do special things to my wife. Because out there crying. Because it was for her, I would believe me, she got everything together for us. She got pictures together. She was calling people. And she was doing everything that I needed to do. But this is a great honor. And I'm so honored on being here. Okay, thank you.
Quick. While he's getting himself out, I just want to give a shout out. Sometimes you guys don't know a little bit of history about your city of Columbus. We have a person who is here that went to Bishop Reedy, got in a little bit of trouble, got his life on track. 2 state championships, the only 2 that they have right from this neighborhood. Mr. Robert Taylor and his brother Chan Taylor. First scholarship brother to Bishop Reedy, and they won 2 back-to-back state championships. If you don't know, now you know. I don't know where they're at. This next person really doesn't need an explanation or introduction. He had 91 amateur fights. He won 4 Columbus Golden Glove titles, 2 Ohio State Fair titles. He won Beckley, West Virginia Golden Glove boxing title. Now this is something that some of you old school people will know. he fought Michael Dokes, who actually fought Muhammad Ali. Now we talking about somebody who was a middleweight, that's 160. Please put your hands together for Tommy Gunn, Tommy Walker.
First off, I want to praise the Lord. Thank God he brought us a mighty long way. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. And I want to thank my bishop and his wife for coming out. That's real special to me. And thank you all, okay? I had a good career. It was fun. I loved boxing. And I'm just going to tell you the truth. Me, myself, I just felt I was the best. Wasn't nobody could beat me. I mean, I didn't lose but 6 fights out of 91. Ain't that pretty good? Shouldn't have lost none, though, really. But, you know, you had them fights where they robbed you. You really won, but they gave it to me. And I had to come back and get the kid back. I ain't going to be before you long, boys. I know y'all got a lot to do. You ain't here to see me. So thank you. God bless you. Everybody be happy.
I beg to differ. We are here to see you. You're an honoree. And thank you, brother. We appreciate you. You paved the way for some of the rest of us. Again, me leaving the stage, I just want to reiterate 2025 class of legends should and will include Dwight Chinaman Hughes. Sir. I got everything that you asked me to get. Ain't no more running, right?
Okay, no more running.
I got you. Thank you, sir. It's more than one way to skin a cat.
You got it.
I got you in front of everybody. You can't say the name, say yeah. Everybody.
We are live back here at the Barclays Center, Yamo Sports. I'm Tom McClennan here with your beer trucks on the, and this is our MC in the ring. So let's just see what they have to say.
You say yeah? I don't know, man. You got. If you are ready to see some good boxing tonight, you can say yeah. This is the Columbus Celebrates its Boxing Legends Showcase. All right. So we have celebrated our legends of the past. It is now time to showcase our future champions. We are going to get ready to bring 12 bouts of boxing to this ring right here. So before we get started, we have to ask. We want everyone in here to support these fighters. We want you to yell, cheer, clap, do everything you can as loud as you can to show these fighters love and help them make it through these fights. But as you do, we ask that you please keep it respectful at all times. Please refrain from saying anything that is disrespectful or derogatory towards any fighters, coaches, the officials, or your fellow spectators. If everybody is in agreement with that, let me hear you say, I can dig it. All right, let's get it going. Do we have a list of our bouts? All right. I don't have any club names or anything, but our first fight is going to be, first up we have Taikio Takeo taking on Kelvin Robinson.
Takao Takeo in the red corner, going up against Calden Robinson in the blue corner. Both are ages 12 years old. Both are 83.4 pounds. They barely evenly weighed in age fight. Let's see the skill set on both of these young gentlemen. Now, back to our original question. Now we're at the top of the hour. We're ready for our original fights. What is going through these kids' head right now after we have announced our legends and they are here to kick off the bout?
I can take one guess. I can take one guess with serious right. Go out there and give them the best performance possible. I guarantee you, Takeo TKO is going to come out swinging. No prisoner, 12 years old or not, I'm telling you. Look at his face. He wants business. Carter Robinson better be ready. Last year, I remember this kid was letting him go to work. I think he's going to be ready to do it.
Well, our first bout is nearly underway. They're getting their last instructions from the referee right now as we speak.
We can see just a slight.
Oh, no, he got me sitting over there. Give me the announcing one there, but I want to see the lights.
It seems like he had
The wireless one is not coming through these people.
We're touching gloves and we're getting ready for the first bell.
I think that wireless one is to the DJs. It is. Yeah, they're not that.
This boxing from Barclays Center is brought to you by Yamo Media and Yamo Sports.
There we go. Oof. Come out
We're getting
strong
ready to
with an
settle
uppercut
in.
off the second punch is nasty.
Robinson looks to be trying to establish his drive. TKO seems to...
Good left hand from Robinson.
Both guys are looking to throw combinations and land their power shots, that overhand right.
I love the combinations that TKO are putting together. He needs to be a little quicker with getting out of there, though. Robinson seems to mean business in there. The way he's bobbing and weaving, I like that. I like that a lot.
Good 1-2 from Robinson. And then he follows up with another jab.
Shakes his head, no, that doesn't faze him. Ooh, another right hand.
So Robinson seems to be controlling the round with his jab and being able to walk TKO down right now. What do you think? What do you think TKO at this point right now seems to be getting time? What do you think that he needs to do to kind of get back into landing a shot or two?
Well, for one, he needs to pick up his left hand because that right hand from Robinson keeps slipping right through there. Watch it. It's going to come again.
Robinson with another jab, a rangefinder, and an overhand.
That left hand. That overhand right is coming every single time.
Robinson, very good round for Robinson right there. He was able to counter, establish with his jab. So we're coming out this second round. We expected to see a lot of – TKO tried to throw a lot of combinations that round. What do you think he has to do to come out and establish himself a little bit more?
He needs to slow down because right now he's throwing a lot of combinations, but like you said, Robinson, he's controlling right now. He's more tactical right now. He's throwing that right when it needs to be thrown. Every time TKO throws his combination and drops that left, Robinson's right there with an overhand to stop him, settle him down in his tracks. Bow, bow, every single time. So for TKO, he needs to once again slow down, pick up his hands a little more, and realize when he needs to counter Robinson's attack because Robinson's coming just as strong as well on the offense.
All right, seconds out. Round 2, ready to begin. We're at the start of round 2. First jab, first punch of the round. Oh, good counter by TKO. Catches Robinson with his left hand down. Looking to, that was a good counter of timing.
And that was a good left hook from Robinson. TKO throwing more combinations.
Robinson really pushing the pace. Standing inside the pocket, making sure he's staying in range.
Walking him down.
Lands another jab, right hand. Good counter from TKO over the top.
As you can see, Robinson's trying to cut the ring off from TKO. Look how he just steps in there, walking him down. Walking him down, cutting off the ring.
1-2 punch from Robinson.
Robinson seems like he's getting a little winded, if you ask me.
Not as snappy with the jab this round. Kind of just pushing it out just a tad bit.
His punches are looking a little slow. He might have used up a lot of that tank in the first round.
Well, would you say that has something to do with nerves?
Not really nerves. It's going out there trying to establish dominance against your opponent. And when you're throwing that many power shots, not realizing you're going too fast, you're going to tire yourself out. That's why you need to stop and wait sometimes. But they're gonna learn
good
that as they
round
grow.
from Takayo. Looks to bounce back this round, was able to counter Robinson very well, was able to get some shots off. I think he really established himself early on in the round by landing that right hand and took control from there. So we have 1-1. This is a very good, this is exactly what I'm talking about when we talked about Takayo being able to establish itself, time up Robinson. So tell me what you see here.
What I'm seeing right now is, I believe Robinson won the first round, Takayo won the second. I believe they are tied 1-1. Takayo came in with very strong combinations, landing to the body, to the head, as you can see, just in that recent replay. He came in strong, he was not winded, and he seems like he's gonna come back in for this third round just as strong. If Robinson is tired, he will lose this last round.
All right, Jameer, we're into round 3, our final round. Both guys are out swinging for the fences. Tell me what will be the keys to victory to wrap this up in this last round for both fighters?
Patience, good counter punches. As you can see, somebody's trying to establish their name right now. They want the other opponent to know, I'm going to win this fight. It's the third round, they have to. But if you just wait and let your opponent make the right mistake, you're going to win.
Both throw right hands over the top, both could landing. Good inside hook by Takayo. Good jab by Robinson.
And that was a good slip by Robinson. Robinson just backing away from an uppercut.
Good jab. Exchanging jabs from both fighters. Really just swinging away at the fences right now on the inside.
And right now, it seems like that's all these fighters are doing. They're just swinging. Seems like their coaches told them when you go out, just go out swinging. It's the last round. Give it everything you got. Oh.
A good left hook from Robinson. Sneaky left hook over the top.
Oh, good body shot from Takayo.
Takayo finished strong with a body shot.
That's like a flurry of 3 body shots.
And that is the end of our first bout, everybody.
That last round, it's hard to judge that last round. It is very, I know I said it was 1-1 before that, but that last round was very hard to judge.
Let's see who the judges give the nod to. Takayo is in the red corner, age 12, 83.4 pounds, versus Colden Robinson, age 12, 83.4
Good right
pounds.
hand from Takayo. Once again, Takayo throwing combinations, landing when he needs to. Block, as you can see, the combinations are coming through, and you can see a good right from Robinson just landed.
Well, as you can see here, I would say that Takayo threw in more combinations, but Robinson landed some more significant shots and cleaner shots. So let's just see what the judges like, and we'll see who we call a winner.
So are you judging by the significance of the shot or punches landed? Because if it comes down to punches landed, as you can just see, Takayo seems like he landed more
Jameer,
punches.
I would not make the mistake of commentating and judging the fight.
Well, that's a good call. It's a good thing we don't have to officially write ours down on paper. So I'm going to say Takayo for that round. Prove me wrong.
Okay. Do they like the combination punching of Takayo, or do we like the significant strikes and jab work from Robinson?
Because Robinson landed some really well-timed punches that seemed to stun Takayo at times, put him up against the ropes, almost had him sink. But I don't think it was a stun officially. We'll see what the judges have to say. The answers are in.
Both fighters representing Team Johnson and Team Cleveland, and they gave us a good show. Taking home the belt. In the red corner.
Once again, as I said, it was very hard to disagree with the combination punching and the total punches landed from Takeo. Yes, Robinson put up a very, very good fight, but I think that was a well-deserved win for Takeo.
Very well-deserved win, very close fight. Young Robinson, I can see, was not happy with the decision whatsoever.
Not at all. He expected to win. As you can see, every young fighter expects to win, especially when you didn't get put to the canvas. You felt like you were out there throwing great punches, especially the ones you felt land.
Next fight, we're right into it. In our red corner, Linnell Walton, 16 years old, 147 pounds. And he will be facing Ricky Lastly Jr., who is 16, 149 pounds.
These will be 2-minute rounds here compared to the first fight, which was a minute and a half.
Thank you. I'm sure everyone at home greatly appreciate that inside information.
Pretty sure they would like to know how long these fighters are going to be standing in this ring going toe-to-toe. But yes, before this fight started, I would like to say I would like to see more of Calvin Robinson, the last fighter in the blue corner. He looks to be a very promising fighter in his up-and-coming years.
This broadcast is brought to you by Yamo Sports and Yamo Media. I'm Tom McClendon on the call from the Barrack Center in Columbus, Ohio, joining me with Jameer Struggs. And we are here for our second year in a row calling these wonderful fights, and we are in a packed house today, honoring our legends of Columbus. We are ready to get our second fight underway. Fighters getting their last instructions from the referee. Touch gloves. 16 years old, a little bit more skill set, a little stronger. Maybe both these guys maybe have Olympic aspirations.
Still younger than me when I started.
Lastly Jr. with a nice stiff jab in a right hand.
Walton seems to be throwing a lot of powerful jabs early there. They might want to slow that tempo down. Oh, the flurry coming from Lastly Jr.
Big shots being thrown. Big shots. Counter shot Lastly Jr.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of these fighters go down here in the first. The way they're throwing, they look like they're hunting for blood.
Lastly Jr., lead left hand. He must be feeling very confident to throw that shot. I mean, Lastly Jr. is just throwing straight left hands. He must be feeling very comfortable in the ring. He does appear to have a strong jab also. And great head movement.
Walton's trying to keep him at bay with that left jab of his. That left jab is whipping out there pretty strong.
So if you're Walton right now and Lastly Jr. is able to land at will, what is your next steps?
I'm gonna keep saying it all night long, Tom. Keep your hands up.
Walton steps to him.
Throwing too many punches too quick is always going to leave you exposed.
Overhand right by Lastly. Nice counter. Walton looks to try to establish himself. 1-2, 1-2. And then with a quick body shot. I got to just say, Lastly Jr. looks so poised in there, stepping around, fighting.
Ref, break him up.
What are you
Walton
seeing?
With a good right hand. fighters giving everything they have in there. There was no room for feeling each other out at all. These fighters walked in there and came straight at each other just now.
So when you're dealing with that type of first round where there's not really like a fill-out process, when you get into the second round, what are you mostly looking to do? Are you looking to establish something different, or are you looking to possibly do more of the same of which works?
Well, it depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
So on a replay right here, as you can see, Lashley Jr. is just completely controlling range and able to just do what he wants. He's able to step around and throw that straight left hand. And he's also very challenging because Lashley Jr. is a southpaw.
And if Lashley continues that pace, I see this fight being very one-sided. I feel Walton is going to tire himself out with those strong jabs. He cannot get that jab back to him as fast as he throws it out there. Lashley can time it just how he's been.
Start of round 2. Good
and
jab.
As you can see,
good jab from Walton Jr.
Lashley starting off a little slower, trying to gain some counter punching here. Walton still coming out swinging.
I feel as I'm watching, it feels like Lashley Jr. feels like he can time Walton up.
I would say that's exactly how he feels.
So when you're dealing with someone like that, what should Walton do to prevent himself from being timed up?
Walk him down and stay inside the pocket would be my advice to Walton here. Chop the tree down. We need to see some body shots. Walk him down. Cut off the ring.
Because right now what I'm seeing is just Lashley being able to step around, throw
and there goes another counter
throw
punch
a straight left hand, and then a counter right. And what does Walton need to do to get away from that straight left hand like we see right there, and get away from that counter right and be able to establish what he wants to do?
Get your hand back after the jab. Snap it back. Put it right back to your chin.
I would like to also see more jabs from Walton.
You see he's going right over that jab. You need to bring that jab back a little quicker. That would be my advice to Walton.
And if he needs to get inside, does he need to triple jab, double jab? How does he need to work his way inside? Because it appears that Lashley Jr. is having his way using his stick, being able to throw the straight left hand, able to throw a counter right. So what do we have to do to get inside to make this?
He's going to have to, once again, like I said, he's going to have to walk him down. He's going to have to try to counter Lashley Jr. by either dipping or slipping one of his punches to get underneath that, chop his body down. That would be my advice to these young fighters. There's a lot of head hunting when the body is wide open. Let's take a look at some replays here.
So great head movement by Lashley Jr., able to stay outside. He's able to keep Walton from crowding him, getting on the inside. He has great head movement, and as you see right here, when Walton gets close, he's able to just kind of tie him up, trying to hold him. He has great inside defense, and he's able to throw counters over the top. So if Lashley is putting on a performance from the outside and the inside, tell me what Walton is going to have to do in this third and final round to really make this a competitive fight and find out and really make this a decision.
Keep his guard up, dip the punch, land the jab to the body. That's what I would like to see.
Final round.
There it is, body shots. I told you have to chop down that tree.
Swinging away.
Somebody's coaches was in their ear. Chop down that tree top.
Good jab. I see Walton is fighting with purpose. He knows he's behind on the cards and he's going for it. Counter right hand from Walton. Counter right hand from Walton.
Good block for Lashley.
If Walton would have done more of this, he'd definitely be winning this fight right now. He's fighting much more intense. Oh, great counter left hand from Lasley and steps around.
Going against the southpaw is very difficult to fight.
Because you often don't see them often enough. You don't train against them enough. They have a distinct advantage because they always train against right-handed fighters.
And I think that is Walton's problem here tonight. The punches he's throwing would possibly be landed if he was not fighting a southpaw. Maybe if Lasley was more of an orthodox fighter, maybe Walton would have the easier time slipping that jab right in there. But he's not. Walton's there to parry and block every time. Good overhand right. And that's exactly what I'm talking about there, as you can see. Lasley Jr. is timing those punches and getting good counter punches. And that was a good right seam from Walton. And a slip from Lasley Jr., absolutely beautiful. That sidestep, did you see that time?
Absolutely amazing defensive presence from Lasley Jr. Clearly, I would say Lasley Jr. won the fight easily. Really established the jab, established his left hand. Here we can see Walton comes out strong in the final round, throwing big punches. But towards the end, you can see Lasley Jr. reestablishing himself, his jab, reestablishing his straight left hand.
Another good right hand landed in there from Walton. There was more right hands landed from Walton than I actually realized here in this final round.
And then you see that last right hook that kind of just stumbled Walton. And that was almost a punch that carried the fight. That straight left hand, right hook combination was something we've seen a lot from Lasley Jr. And he was able to.
I say both of these young men were absolutely great tonight in the ring. Great sportsmanship from them both. This was a really good fight.
As we await our final announcement in the ring, Linnell Walton, 16, 147 pounds, fighting out of the red corner versus Ricky Lasley, 16, 149.6 pounds, fighting out of the blue corner. And let's get our final point, total Cali, right now.
These young men were absolutely phenomenal in this ring tonight. I mean, they were out there throwing punches with everything that they had. Oh, it's very hard to judge this fight, but I would say Lasley Jr.'s defense, as you said, carried him for this particular portion of this fight. So let's see. Let's see if the judges have the same thought as we do. And there we go. Looks like 2-0 tonight.
Blue corner, Ricky Lasley Jr. taking home the belt, and Mr. Linnell Walton taking home the trophy. Both great fighters.
Great sportsmanship from these fighters. Look at this.
I expect to see both of them again here soon. We'll be moving on to our third fight.
Number 3.
Muhammad Metz, 12 years old, 77 pounds, versus Marcellus Woodson, 14, 79 pounds. He's coming up for an interview.
Okay.
So you can do it or I can do it.
As we wait for this fight. As we sit here and wait for this fight, my name is Jameer Markway here with Todd McClendon again. We are going to be interviewing Chuck Gregory, the first inducted legend here tonight.
All right.
Coming up here
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout takes place in our Antone division. Introducing our fighters first up, in the red corner, representing Team Real Deal out of Cincinnati, put your hands together for Mr. Muhammad Metz.
Mr. Metz out of the red corner.
And in the blue corner, representing Team DNA out of Cleveland, Ohio, please put your hands together for Mr. Marcellus.
Building. Not our family right there.
So our third fight of the bout, back to, we have a 12 versus 14. This might be interesting. This is our first age discrepancy of the night. Marcellus is a little heavier, about 2 pounds heavier and 2 years older. So let's see what Muhammad Metz can muster up against Marcellus Woodson.
Let's see if that 2-year age difference comes with a little more maturity in the ring. It always doesn't mean that. And Woodson did a great job of avoiding those punches.
Good shot by Mr. Metz. Nice right hand.
Metz out there trying to
Good straight hook, straight right hand by Mr. Woodson.
Oh, good body shot coming from Metz.
Both of these guys seem to be both boxers looking to establish the jab first, make a guy miss, and then land a shot.
Good body shots from Woodson. Woodson seems like he's calm, trying to establish the pace, trying to control the ring right now.
So when you're fighting a guy that's almost as similar as you are, what are some things that you need to do, some type of traps that you need to set, maybe to open and create some shots for yourself?
Everything's always going to start with an established jab. You establish your jab, you keep your opponent back.
Good straight right hand from Woodson.
Oh, tie up. No doubt. Great sportsmanship. Pick them up. This is what we love to see. This is what it's all about here. Like I said, this seems more like Woodson was feeling out his opponent.
Yeah.
I would like to see how he's going to come out here in the second round. If he's going to come out stronger, try to establish more of a heavier offense, because if he keeps this slow pace up without throwing as many punches, he will lose this fight to the younger, experienced opponent.
So as you can see, both guys are really trying to establish their jabs. Woodson looks more to be the counter puncher, and Metz seems to be more of the aggressor. So we'll see if that trend continues throughout the fight. This is our first round where we actually had two guys kind of fill each other out. So as you can see, they got tied up a little bit. A good right hand, a good counter right hand from Woodson. So he might be finding his timing and getting ready this second round. We'll see how this continues.
Oh, okay. See if Woodson comes and picks up this pace. Because the problem is when you're counter punching, if you're not landing significantly, you're losing.
Good jab. Woodson looking to establish a jab right hand.
Good right hand from Woodson. Establishing his jab, another right throw.
Good jab from Woodson. Seems to be the plan.
And these fighters are swinging a lot and missing here. They need to get a little closer. Woodson trying to throw a good body shot in there. Oh, a good right throw. Oh, and Metz with a good right
counter hook. Left hand, right hand from Mr. Metz. So Wilson overreached and he paid for it.
And I like the way Metz is keeping his feet moving. He's moving around the ring. He's making the ring his friend.
Nice jab from Woodson. Metz just seems to just keep coming, though. He's able to establish himself left and right. He has like a little side step where he tries to get himself. Ooh. Good triple jab trying to get on the inside from Muhammad Metz.
Metz seems to be very comfortable inside of the ring. For 12 years old, going up against an opponent 2 years older than you, he seems very confident in there. He knows exactly what he's doing and what he wants to do. He's walking, he's moving around Woodson, he's keeping the pace going. I think he's trying to tire him out some here.
And Woodson did not seem like he was happy with that last round.
After this fight, I'm going to bring Chuck Gregory here. Just going to ask him some questions. He's one of our first legends. Ask him about his record, how many national, and why this is important. I know him, so I appreciate y'all.
Time.
Dwight Hughes runs the event.
Huh?
It's Dwight Hughes. He runs the event if y'all haven't.
I know. He don't remember me. Sorry. Back to our replay. Really a dominant round from Metz. He was able to move, establish himself, land some combinations, and really kind of just outwork Woodson that round. The third and final round. Nice jab from Metz. Now the shorter guy is able to out-jab the taller guy.
So I'm about to get him. Which one of y'all going to...
If you got him tied up, then you got to keep fighting. You got to allow him to keep throwing hands and punching. Good no call by the referee. Triple double jab from Metz trying to get onto the inside. Woodson looking to counter. Nice straight left hand from Metz. He's really, really working that footwork right now.
He's trying to keep that reach. He's trying to keep Metz out of his face. And that's exactly why, as you can see, a good right hand sneaking right through there from Metz. There it is, Woodson trying to work the body, tying his opponent up. Metz just wants to get out of there.
So right now, when you got a guy jumping around like Metz and you're more of a traditional fighter like Woodson, what do you need to do to start catching Metz on the end of your punches?
Head movement. You need to bait Metz to come inside so you can slip and counter correctly. You establishing your reach and wanting to be a counter puncher, not so much. You got to use your height and reach to your advantage by just leaning back, using your head, you know? Right now, we're going to see some highlights coming up from this last fight. And as I said before, we have Chuck Gregory, our first legend inducted.
So right now, as you can see that Mr. Metz is just really just moving his feet around, able to step around Woodson. I really thought and liked him the last two rounds. After dropping the first round, I thought he did an amazing job with his feet, amazing job with his defense, and was able to land the cleaner, effective shots the last two rounds. And let's see what the judges say.
He's going to need one of these headsets for the interview, right?
Our third bout of the evening. Muhammad Metz
go ahead
in
and
the
say
red
Muhammad
corner.
Metz in the red corner with that one. He was more active. He was more active. So you can't stand still all the time like that. When you're standing still and you're trying to counter an active fighter, your lesser punches thrown will always be the difference of who wins.
That is our third bout of the evening. We will take a short break. This is Yamo Media from the Barrack Center in Columbus, Ohio. And this is Tom McClendon and Jameer Marquez. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back to our broadcast. This is Todd McClendon with Yamo Media and Yamo Sports. We are here at the Barrack Center in Columbus, Ohio. We will bring you that interview with our first legend, Chuck Gregory, here in a moment, but we will head into our fourth bout of the evening with Pearson Edwards in the red corner, 16 years old, 135 pounds, versus Jermaine Nix, 15 years old, 132 pounds. The start of the first round is about to begin right now, so let's get it underway. And we are out with the blue corner, Jermaine Nix, looking to establish his jab and then lands a beautiful left hand to open up. Edwards appears to be coming back, trying to find his range. Both fighters appear to be very technical right now. Oh. We appear to have some sort of injury in the ring. Jermaine Nix appeared to have hurt his shoulder. I am not sure what just happened here. He was throwing a left hand, and he appears to have hurt his shoulder, everyone. Hold on, give us a time. We have an official time from our referee here. Jermaine Nix appears to be in a great deal of pain, and we are trying to find out what our doctors are going to say. We will be standby for an official decision here momentarily. It doesn't appear that he failed or injured himself in any way. He was just throwing a punch, and it appeared that we are back to it right now, and our fight is back underway. That injury seemed to give Edwards a new set of life. And he is, Pearson Edwards is much more aggressive on Mr. Nix now.
We need to prepare for the round. We haven't done the interview yet.
Brandon, Jermaine Nix does not appear to be right. His shoulder does not appear to be correct. He does not appear to have really fully figured out that injury or what is going on, but he did land a great overhand right. Jameer, what's going on? As a former fighter, he's having that shoulder, and every time he seems to throw that left hand, it seems to be giving him problems. Here, what is causing that?
I believe he caught a stinger. I believe he caught a stinger in one of those last punches directly to that shoulder. These fighters have been going crazy. I mean, they're throwing very powerful punches at each other here in that first and second round. This is a tough fight here.
I mean, Jermaine Nix seems to have.
And as we can see,
let's take a replay and see if we can exactly see what happened with his shoulder right before the injury and see where he got hurt. So he throws a straight left hand and then he appears to grab it. So I don't see where he was hit on it.
Can we see that one more time?
For everybody at home, it just seems like he threw a punch. Maybe it looks like he appeared to overextend himself with the left hand. I don't know what the cause. I'm not going to speculate, but we'll just hope he's all right and is able to continue. It still seemed to give him problems during that round. Edwards seemed to be able to take advantage of that. As soon as that happened, he was able to smell blood in the water and jump all over him.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do as a fighter.
Start of round two.
And Nick seems a little more hesitant. You're right, Todd. That left hand from Nix isn't coming as strong anymore. He's
nice
being very
counter
selective when
right
he throws
hand
that left
from
hand.
Nix. Not much action here, and that left shoulder still appears to be bothering Nick significantly.
Oh, way to get away from those punches here from Edwards.
A lot of posturing here. We're not getting a lot of offense. Both seem to be trying to settle in and try to figure each other out, but we only have 3 rounds, and you don't have a lot of time to figure your opponent out. What would you like to see from Edwards? Would we like to see Edwards be a little bit more aggressive and maybe push the pace because we know of the Knicks' injury? How would you establish that?
I would close off the ring for Knicks, and I would, like you said, I would press the issue. I would keep throwing the flurries he did after he first smelled that blood in the water, as you said. I would keep the combinations rolling. I would press Knicks heavy.
Edwards is kind of maybe let him off the hook this second round after Nick showed significant injury, significant pain in that left shoulder, and he also showed some pain, twinge in it, and he's still favoring it a lot. If you're the corner right now, what are you telling each fighter? So I'm in a blue corner and I'm Jermaine Nix. What are you telling this fighter to get through this next round and maybe possibly win this fight?
He's going to have to let them punches fly. He's going to have to match Edwards' intensity. Because right now, as you can see, if we can see it, everybody in the crowd can see it, the judges can see it, Nix is favoring that left hand of his. He's favoring throwing that left. As we can see here, look. When he throws it, it's just not as strong as it once was. Taking body shots from Edwards. Edwards is really controlling the pace of this fight, seems like. This fight is fast-paced because of Edwards. It's not pressed because of Nix here. So if I'm in Nix's corner, I'm going to tell him to be just as aggressive as Nix.
Started the third. Both fighters looking to establish their jab. And a great straight left hand 1-2 combination from Nix.
And good combinations from Edwards. And a good good left hand coming in from there from Edwards. Nix, I'm sorry. Nix is in the blue corner, Edwards here in the red.
We got a mouthpiece out on the ground. Good shot. Knock Nix mouthpiece to the ground. Edwards. Ref reminded Nix to bite down on that mouthpiece, and here we go. Back to the action. Nice 1-2 combination body shot from Edwards. Edwards staying on top of him.
And I'm liking the aggression from what I'm seeing from Edwards.
That controlled pressure.
He's keeping pressure on Nix. Look, once again, keeping pressure, combination in the corner, and he's down. I told you if you did not press the issue, this was going to happen. And now he's taunting his opponent. He's in his head right now. He's in his head, Todd. I wouldn't be surprised if I see him come out just as strong. Here we go. Feint. And there we go. We're getting back against the ropes. And Edwards says, this doesn't bother me. Oh, and a good right hand coming in
combination.
There. Another left from Edwards. Edwards is controlling this round 100%.
Combinations from Edwards, just backing up Nix at this point in the fight.
Nix tried to throw some combinations in there. As you can see, Edwards says, that doesn't faze me. Shakes him off as he walks right back up to him. And as the crowd gives it up for both of these fighters tonight, that was a lot of confidence from Jermaine Nix out there. He hurt his shoulder and came back out there to finish the fight. I just want to give an ode to that right there. And we're going to take a look at a few of those replays, including the knockdown that just happened here from Edwards in that last round.
It was a great counter right hand right there, but as Edwards walked through it, he was able to keep throwing combinations. And then he just kind of just pushes him back, gets him on the ropes.
The power behind that right hand from Edwards.
And just lets it go.
The power is what knocked him right there. You see the power from the right hook that Edwards thrown there. And that's what downed his opponent. More right hands just slipping right through that block. And hey, you see Edwards doing a great job with counterpunching there with a lead right.
You can see at the end of that round, Edwards was feeling so confident, fighting with his hands down, moving his head, just absolutely locked into his opponent.
And that's exactly what you want to see from a young fighter. You want to see confidence, especially when you know that you're winning this round. You just knocked down your opponent, you press while that iron's hot. And there's no doubt, everybody knows exactly who's won this bout.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for both fighters.
As the crowd gives it up to the fighters here.
Shout out to Mr. Nick showing the true heart of a warrior fighting through injury. The judges' scores are in, and we have our winner. Taking home the belt in the red corner. Please put your hands together for Mr. Pearson, Man Edwards.
Pearson, Man Edwards with red. Good looking win. That was a strong win, and there was no doubt in anybody's head who was going to win that fight. As you could hear them, the crowd first started. Before the fight, all you heard was chants for Man.
Really good fight. Impressed with Jermaine Nix able to finish that bout even after hurting his shoulder in the first round. And we're going to move right along into our 5th bout of the evening. We are rolling right along. We are almost halfway through. We are looking at Lamar Barnes, 29, 165 pounds, versus Jarrett Stewart, 23, 159. So about a 6-pound weight difference for the red corner advantage. How significant is that weight difference? 6 pounds.
6 pounds from 159 to 165 is 5 pounds means a lot here in the fight. That's a lot of power coming from there. But my question is it going to be the weight difference between these two fighters, or will it be the age difference? And our 23-year-old Jarrett Stewart come with more energy and more tenacity than our 29-year-old Lamar Barnes.
Cincinnati, Ohio, representing team
That's my team.
DCMB. Put your hands together for Mr. Jarrett Stewart. And fighting out of the red corner, representing the home team, the Barrack Boxing Club. Please put your hands together for Mr. Lamar Barnes.
Lamar Barnes versus Jarrett Stewart.
And we have our first 3-minute round bout over.
Nice.
Shout out to the DY team.
Who? Where's he fighting out of? I'm sorry, I missed it. We have a slight delay in the ring.
I wonder what's taking so long. Do we have word? Do we know what's delaying the fight right now? All right, here we go.
Round 1.
Oh. Let's see how mature of a fighter we have coming from Lamar Barnes here, showing a 6-year age difference against his opponent. And he's taller. Yeah, Barnes. Barnes slipping away from 2 body shots here from Stewart. And it looks like what we have is both of these fighters trying to feel each other out. Oh, a good body shot from Stewart.
A lunging uppercut on the inside. We don't have, we haven't established much right now. Both guys are trying to feel each other out. It appears both have a little bit of pop, and no one wants to test the other.
I want to see these guys turn up the pace a bunch. We have our first adult bout of the night. I want to see some action. I'm not going to lie, Todd.
Well,
I don't want to hear a lot of oohs and ahs this fight. This is one of the fights I've had my eye on.
well, we haven't seen much yet, so let's just see if these guys can pick up the pace and give us something to cheer about.
You can see Barnes trying to keep Stewart away from him there.
I mean, Stewart appears to be a come-forward first fighter, and
he's keeping that jab at bay.
If we want to see a fight, he's going to be the one to make the fight. So I would like to see a little bit more aggression for Stewart here,
I would
so
like
he
to see
can really
more
push.
aggression from them both, Todd. As you see, Barnes is only throwing that jab to try to keep Stewart away from him. I'm not seeing any combinations coming from
Oh, good
Barnes.
left hand from Stewart over the top. He landed a couple solid shots there.
Okay, there goes a combination from Barnes. I'm seeing something. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of action on the inside from Stewart. Let's say, you got 1 round left. Give me some action.
That was our first round.
Was it
our
the
first round.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
we still got
goodness.
2 rounds left.
That's how long that first round was of them throwing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
You see what just happened? Come on. Where's the action? Can we see some replays?
We're just going to get the start of the fight when we landed our very best punch of the round, which was early on, a right hand from Mr. Barnes. And as you can see, we had a lot of combinations thrown, and almost a chicken wing there. We had a lot of combinations thrown.
And you see
but
body
not a
shots
whole lot.
landing from Stewart. Body
Not
shots.
a whole lot of
combinations.
action. We're getting ready to start seconds out, start of round 2. Let's hope that we can see a little bit more bang for the buck and see if these guys can put some combination together and land some clean, effective punches.
Oh, yeah, Stewart getting away from those jabs. Slipping in and out from those punches there.
Barnes looking to try to establish that jab. He was already been warned by the referee about that backhand flick type jab. So let's be sure that watch and make sure he keeps that turned over. He's kind of flicking that out almost like a backhand, and he's had his second warning right there for it.
I mean, you must think he's Tyson Fury or something. Not sure about that. I don't approve of the flicker jab.
Good body shot by Stewart.
Oh.
Good combination by Stewart.
Stewart trying to press the issue here.
Good body work by Stewart. Oh, good
Stewart
body
dropping
work
the
by
body
Stewart.
work, and you see Barnes tried to get a good counter in, but just ever so miss, just like that.
Kind of a lazy pulling jab by Barnes. I would like to see Stewart counter over top of that. Oh, good counter by Stewart on the inside.
Appreciate these fighters coming out showing their skill set here tonight, but I would like to see more of what they can do. I'm getting tired watching these guys fight. Look, he almost tripped. Throw some punches. Barnes seems to be very tired in there. Look at this, look. Yeah. What I would like to see here from this last round is Stewart to come out.
So look at Stewart able to land combinations. He established the body punch first, and then he was able to go upstairs and land a few. As he drills away, I see Barnes trying to get in a sneaky right hook to no avail, and then more of the same. Stewart backing Barnes up and just really raking to the body.
Stewart's 100% controlling this fight here. Barnes seems to be very tired. And as you can see, his coach is there trying to get him some extra breath, loosening up his waistband, giving him some water. Stewart's ready to go, already standing. Looks like he has it in his mind that he's made up to win this fight.
He's definitely in, I would say, better shape.
And that was my question from the beginning of the fight. Will the 6-year age difference make a difference between these two fighters? And that was not a knockdown. And ref telling Stewart that you cannot hip toss your opponent down to the ground like that.
This is wrong sport. We're not tackling out here. Stewart is obviously overly aggressive right now, but I can't fault him. It appears that Barnes is not wanting to mix it up a whole lot. So Stewart says, I got to make the fight, and I got to make my name. So you're not going to stand and fight me. I'm just going to chase you down and fight you. And
good right hand coming in there from Stewart over to Barnes. Another one.
Combination.
And Stewart will not stop throwing these punches.
Combination.
Stewart is controlling this corner right now.
And all Barnes can do is tie up. All Barnes can do is tie up. Stewart is looking to close the show. Stewart is looking to close the show right now. Does he have it in him?
And a good right hand landed in there from Barnes. Barnes trying to tie up. Barnes is very tired, as you can see. That's why he took all of those punches to the head over there in the corner against the ropes. Another left hand sneaks over the top. Here from Stewart.
Back on the ropes. That is not where Barnes wants to be. He needs to establish himself and get off those ropes, throw that jab, and try to land a straight left hand before the end of this fight to have a remote chance to even call itself. 10 seconds left.
And Stewart landing good body shots, good combination.
That is the end of our 5th bout.
And Barnes seemed to be very fatigued by the end of this fight. As we can see some replays here.
As you can see, Stewart just lunging in, jumping in, going to that body, working that body.
And this is where you toss them down. No, you cannot do that.
Just being overly aggressive, but as you can see, Barnes was hanging on, and then Barnes tries to step around, but Stewart has none of that.
Good body
back to the body, pushing Barnes back the whole time, back to the body, then able to land very good head
Great
shots
body
and come
shots.
up with
Good
combinations.
Right overhand. The way Stewart was able to continuously land these combinations here in this sequence of the fight was absolutely beautiful.
And just at the end, you can see Barnes just hung over right there. He just looks extremely exhausted.
He's windmilling, very tiresome out there. Look at this. Look at the windmills. I don't know where I'm going right now. He's tired. He's not even driving the car anymore at that point.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for both fighters one more time. Shout out to them for leaving it all in the ring. The judges' scores are in, and we have our winner. Taking home the belt in the blue corner. Put your hands together for Mr. Jared Stewart. representing Team DMC.
And Stewart coming away with that win in the belt right here, and that's another surprise. He controlled the fight. He landed the most total punches.
He was the aggressive. He carried the fight. I don't have a problem with the decision at all.
So far, I think these judges are doing very well judging this fight.
We are halfway through the evening right now. We are coming up on our 6th fight, and it is Tyson Pierce, 15 years old, 144 pounds, versus Ian Millen, who is 15, 140 pounds.
Tyson Pierce. Ian Millen.
He said he only would talk to you.
That's not what he said.
Uh-oh, we got loaded gloves over here? No, I'm just joking, everybody. I'm just joking. The referee, the official seems to be establishing something to make sure everything's on the up and up. But we should be underway momentarily.
And I want to see some action compared to their last fight.
Introducing our fighters first up, fighting out of the red corner, representing Team Metro out of Dayton, Ohio. Please put your hands together for Mr. Tyson Pierce. And in the blue corner, representing Pilcher's Boxing Club, please put your hands together for Mr. Ian Millen.
Tyson Pierce versus Ian Millen.
I can't wait to see these young fighters. These young fighters seem like they have more to prove. There we go, we're feeling out. Big punches coming from these young fighters. And the crowd chants for Ian.
Oh, both guys are just coming out swinging left and right. Combinations landing for both fighters. Good body shot from Millen.
Left in there. Oh, and he got through with that one. Oh, a good right hand. Oh, two good right hands from Ian Millen. And a flurry coming right here from Tyson Pierce.
Pierce is fighting relentlessly.
Oh, the aggression from Pierce might be a little too much for Millen. We'll see about it.
Wow, Pierce is just walking through shots. You would think some of those shots were stunning, but he is able to just walk through there.
Big right hand almost took himself out by overswinging. We're seeing a lot of power coming from Tyson right now, Tyson Pierce. And
good
the left
counter
hand
shot from Ian Millen. This is one of our better fights of the evening already. Both guys landing in combination, both keeping distance and fighting at their own range. And Tyson Pierce is just the aggressor. But Ian Millen is not
good right
taking
hands
him lightly.
Millen. Ian says, I can dish it right back to you. We got punches landing and hair flying everywhere.
So when both guys are landing like this, how do you establish yourself in a second after you've thrown so many punches at the first? Both of these guys' condition has to be extremely incredible. This is probably more punches this first
good
round.
right hands coming from Millen. Good counter punches.
Oh, good counter from Ian. Left hook.
And this has to be intimidating here when you have your opponent's name being screamed while you're trying to focus on putting the right combinations together here for Tyson Pierce. As you can hear the crowd chanting Ian.
Overhand right by Ian Millen. But Tyson Pierce is still pushing forward, landing good body shots, but a great counter right hand by Ian Miller. And he is really establishing himself as the better, more technical, skilled fighter. But Tyson Pierce is pushing the pace. So we'll just see what you like and how the judges call that one.
I wonder how much room, how much gas these fighters have left in the tank. That first round was very explosive. Oh, these teenage men are putting on wonderful performances tonight.
This is just an excellent counter-punching right here from Ian Miller, able to step around and use the aggression of Tyson Pierce to his advantage. And as your opponent gets over-aggressive, you just step to your left or right and throw combinations. As you can see, Ian Pierce is still fierce, though, getting inside, landing his own shots. But I would say Ian Miller and I would got the best of that round. On to round two. And Tyson Pierce is back out.
And Millen still throwing good punches. Good combination. Landing headshots with that left and right simultaneously.
Ian Millen, just a tremendous counter-punching right now. Ability putting on display. I just got to say, Tyson Pierce is the aggressor, but the way that Ian Millen is just, oh, what a big shot.
Oh, good right hand coming in from Tyson Pierce.
And now it looked like it was able to slow Millen down just a little bit.
And we have Pierce pressing the issue here.
Oh, big shot.
And here goes the crowd trying to get Ian back to the top of his game again. Oh, good body shots here from Pierce. Will the crowd get to him? Oh, good left hand coming in from Pierce. Another left hand.
Pierce's pressure is really breaking Millen down this round.
Millen seems to be taking some big shots here in round two.
That pressure from Pierce is really breaking Millen down this round. It is very hard for him to sustain this type of pressure for 3 straight rounds in 6 minutes. Tyson Pierce is built for this, and I'm not sure if Millen had prepared himself for this type of fight.
I didn't think Millen expected his opponent to be able to take that many punches and just walk right into them like that. Millen's throwing some good punches, but Tyson, they don't seem to be facing Tyson Pierce here.
And Tyson Pierce is getting the best of this round, just outworking Millen and out.
Oh, good
just
left
walking
hand
him
coming
down.
from Pierce again.
Landing more clean, effective shots.
And it almost seems as if Pierce cannot miss with that left hand. He has to be throwing for at least 90% with that left hand. I've rarely seen him miss when he throws that tonight. Let's take another look. Here it is. Oh. That left keeps getting through there. He's setting up beautifully in the combo. 1, 2, 3. We're going to see the combination again. He's throwing the same 1, 2, 3. Ending on the left every single time.
Big
every
time
single
straight
time.
left hand. So, Ian Millen, would say he established himself in the first round. Tyson Pierce established himself in the second round. What does Ian Millen need to do? Because we know Tyson Pierce's game plan. So what does Ian Miller need to do to maybe outmaneuver or outbox Tyson Pierce in this last round?
Dip, slip, and roll, baby. Dip, slip, and roll.
We're seeing a little bit of that right out of the gate. Dip, slip, and roll. But Tyson Pierce just is very fierce, and he just keeps coming.
Get your back off the ropes, Millen. Oh, another left hand coming in from Pierce. That left is lethal.
Pierce is really dominating this fight with that left hand these last 2
With
rounds.
a piercing left hand.
It's fierce. Tyson Pierce is fierce.
I don't think Tyson Pierce likes the crowd chanting Ian's name like this. I think he has to show them. He says, you're going to say my name by the end of this round. And there he goes. Oh, I think he just stunned his opponent.
Tyson Pierce with a big left hand.
Oh, I think his opponent is stunned.
Tyson Pierce with a big left hand.
Keep your hands up, Millen. If Millen doesn't keep his hands up, he will be taking a knee this round. Oh, just missed with that left hook, that left overhand. Oh, good
great
right hand. Millen came back strong himself.
Oh, big right hand.
Oh, a left hand landed again for Pierce.
Oh, big uppercut.
Oh, a big straight.
Right hand.
Big straight left again from Pierce.
Hey, they're exchanging
Pierce throwing
shots left.
combinations. 10 seconds left in the round. What are they going to do? Big shots thrown. They're chanting Ian's name again. It is getting crazy in here, Todd. Do you hear the crowd?
I need to. Tyson Pierce gave it all he got.
Both of these fellas
Give
did.
it up for Tyson Pierce and Ian Millen. I would say our best fight of the night thus far. Both of these guys were just throwing tremendous shots. Look at this final round. Shot after shot, counter punch.
Great left hands from Tyson Pierce. I mean, great left hand.
This is a beautiful left after left, walking him down.
I like his strength as a fighter. He's very tough. Like how tough he is. He's even walking through punches like they don't even faze him. The only thing that fazed him was his win towards the end of this match. Here.
Another straight right hand over the top. Oh, not to be remiss though, Ian Millen would not go away and he would not go quietly. Good uppercut, great overhand
There goes
right.
the uppercut right there. Oh my goodness. And then Tyson Pierce comes right back at him with a left. And a right hand landed. These fighters were just trading punches. It was hard to judge this one, but before they do it, you know I got to give my prediction. And I'm going to go with the red corner, Tyson Pierce, on this one.
Let's see what our judges have to say.
Hard to see it any other way, the way Tyson was pressing the issue.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's count it up one more time for both of these fighters. The judges' scores are in, and we have our winner. Take home the belt. In the red corner, Mr. Tyson.
What can I say? And if these fighters that are coming up next tonight are paying attention of how these judges are scoring the card, they're going to have to realize aggression is going to win. It seems like all of the bouts tonight have been judged off of total punches landed
and aggression.
And aggression.
We would like to acknowledge the judges of one of our local current stars in the sport of boxing. Here we have a 10-year-old with 53 amateur fights. Last year he had 3 national championships. This year he is back as a 4-time national champion. He is ranked #1 in one weight class and #5 in another. He is on his way to New Mexico to fight for his 5th national. And he has won 2 times at the Ohio State Fair, 2 times at the Junior Olympics, and 2 times at the Eastern Equal Qualifiers. This young man cannot be stopped, and he is continuing to shine and represent Columbus, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Antonio Johnson, Jr.
Look at this decorated young man right here. You hear all those colleges, listen to that. Oh my, he's going to be one of those ones coming out of this city, Todd. You hear me? He's already like that. He's not even 5 feet tall.
highly decorated amateur fighter, only 10 years old. Will really be, if he stays on the right path, will be established amateur and possibly future Olympian that we're seeing here right now.
Has to be. I wouldn't
Our
want to see it
next
any other way.
fight, maybe I'm mistaken. Our next fight is Tridon Reed and Marvin Spencer. Yes, he doesn't look 26 though, from the guy I see in the ring. So I'm just going to assume these are our 10-year-olds right now getting it in.
He does not look 26 if you ask me. Yes, this has to be Trenton Reed versus Marvin Spencer. We have this bout between our two 10-year-olds here. Trenton Reed weighing in at 72.4. Marvin Spencer at 75 pounds tonight. 1.5 minutes on these rounds. 3 rounds, 1.5 minutes. Oh, that is hilarious.
Fighting out of the red corner, representing Team Baby Red Red Shorts out of Columbus, Ohio. Put your hands together for Mr. Trenton Reed.
Mr. Trenton Reed out of the red corner. Okay.
10 years old, once again, as we said.
As we established. That guy, that young man is not 26. That is not Darren Hernandez, okay? If you're going by the program. And this is Marvin Spencer, also 10 years old, fighting out of the blue corner.
And these are very evenly matched up 10-year-olds here, with a slight 3-pound weight difference here.
Might just be the shoes.
He had a little extra cereal that day.
And we are underway. They
came
out.
out swinging.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you. I
Right
love these kids,
hand
Todd. They
by
come out
Mr.
stronger
Spencer.
than the grown men. They ready to show up and compete. Trenton Reed standing strong, throwing good left hands in there. Marvin Spencer isn't scared as he's throwing these punches right back.
I mean, this is a combination flurry from both fighters. No one is just throwing one punch at a time. So let's see if we can, both of them can calm down. As 10-year-olds, they're probably a little nervous. Let's see if they can calm down and start establishing some punches.
Do these kids look nervous to you? They look more ready to compete than, once again, like I said, these grown men here tonight. They're actually in there fighting like they might be like 15 years old. Somebody check their birth certificates, actually. Where are they from?
26 versus 25? No, this is 10 versus 10. 1-2, 1-2. That's generally what you're going to see from your 8 to 12-year-old range. You're definitely going to see your jab straight, and maybe every now and then you'll see a hook or an uppercut. But what we're looking to establish is your footwork, and can you throw your punches correctly? Do you roll your back foot? Do you step with your jab? These are all things that they are looking to see and establish.
Let's look to see if we can get in that here in the replay.
Basically, we're both fighting. We're looking at a mirror of one another. So they're both trying to establish the same exact thing. They're both trying to step in with their jab, and they are both trying to throw their right hand at the same time. So right now, we have a southpaw versus an orthodox fighter. So both of them are basically mirror images of one another, and we can see and find out who will be able to establish themselves as the fight continues. Round 2.
Wow.
What do we have here? Oh, equipment malfunction. And we're ready. Reed looking to establish that jab. A quick right hand from Mr. Spencer. A nice left hook from Spencer. And Reed continues to throw that jab. Spencer tries to land a flurry of combinations. Reed is continuing to push that jab out there. Very, very clean. Both of them just trying to establish a little something. As you can see, Spencer is trying to land, great straight right hand from Spence. Another great right hand from Spence. Another great right hand from Spence.
Marvin Spencer showing some good punches.
Nice counter punch from Reed right there, snuck in a sneaky left hand.
Tremendous talent from these 10-year-olds, though. I'm not gonna lie. They seem to be very confident. You can see it in their faces as they take these punches.
Kind of a little bit of posturing. Both trying to establish that jab. Reed is definitely the aggressor, but I would say Spence has done a great job of counter-punching him right now. And that is the end of round 2.
Team Angel, Team Max, you are on deck. Team Wilson, Team Kendall, you are in the hole.
It's a great fight right now. You can see a nice counter right hand from Spencer. And then he tries to throw combinations on the inside and get out without being hit. A really good work from Marvin Spencer. Reed is showing great energy. I think he just needs to tighten up on his jab a little bit and get back to what he was doing early on in the fight, which he was being the aggressor and kind of dictating the pace.
I like the control Marvin Spencer has on this fight. To just be 10 years old, look at the confidence in there in that ring. Look at how he rushes out to his opponent, swinging right there, going right at his opponent. Oh, getting out of there, a good dip by little Spencer.
Good right hand by Spencer.
Another right-left combination. Spencer's combinations seem to be the difference maker here in this fight. Oh.
Good right hand. Good right hand.
Stumble trending here. Trending Reed missing with an overhand
left. Oh, good left hand from Reed. Way to catch him. Reed's trying to push the pace just a little bit, and that's what I was saying. He needs to get back to being the aggressor, getting back to pushing forward, and trying to push Spencer back a little bit to establish himself.
The
good
right hand from Spencer was strong in there. That's what I like to see. And as you can see with these kids fighting, they have really good coaches in their corner to be that poised, that technical in the ring at 10 years old.
Reed is definitely being the aggressor this third round, though. He is really trying to find his way through there. Really trying to push the pace and really force Spencer to fight.
Spencer's not scared. He's stepping into these punches. He's like, what do you have? What do you have?
And that is the end of our third and final round.
Oh, wait. Look at these replays here. And we got Spencer going on. Coming with good combinations, as you can see right there. Right hand, the stun trend. Go to Yamo Media right now.
So right now, as you can see, Reed is definitely being the aggressor later on in the fight. In the third round, he is trying to get it. Spencer, as you can see, though, is a great counter puncher. And we have some outside entertainment outside the ring. No, everyone, that is not Usher. That is Columbus local talent right there.
Oh, look at the crowd having fun out there. It's a dance contest. I like this. Oh, hey, 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 oh, get it, get it. What you got? Pass it off, pass it off. What's up? These events are always so fun every year, Todd. I love being here. I love being a part of this atmosphere. Honoring our legends of Columbus. And if Marvin Spencer isn't the winner of this fight, I'll be very surprised.
On the belt. In the blue corner, Marvin Spencer.
Oh, he's so happy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Was this his first fight? Oh. Oh, this kid got me emotional, Tom. Marvin Spencer has me emotional. That fight meant everything to this young man. And I think we've just seen the start of somebody's promising career, if you ask me. This is a moment Marvin Spencer will take home with him and remember forever.
That's an amazing, beautiful moment. Maybe the most beautiful moment we've seen all night. The joy of a 10-year-old right there. The combination of a lot of hard work, a lot of coaching, a lot of dedication. As you can see, these kids, they just put their heart into it. It's not about money. It's not about prestige or any of that thing. It's about just competing and trying your best and honestly trying to make your family proud. So beautiful. Congratulations to that young man, Marvin Spencer. Congratulations to his parents.
We'd like to shout out one more boxer here in attendance tonight. Scheduled to compete, but their bout was canceled. So we will consider them the winner of that bout. Please put your hands together. Representing Blackburn Recreation Center, give it up for Mr. Brandon Smith. Our next bout will take place in the Pee-wee division. Introducing our boxers, first of fighting out of the red corner, representing Team Johnson. Please put your hands together for Mr. Brandon Angel. And fighting out of the blue corner, representing Cincinnati, Ohio, and Team Real Deal. Put your hands together for Mr. Umar Metz.
We have Brandon Angle versus Umar Metz. Brandon Angle, age 9, 67 pounds. Umar Metz, age 9, 67 pounds. We have another evenly matched bout between two young men who are trying to establish themselves and names in this sport we call boxing. And this is our 8th bout of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are underway. Oh, I don't know, a punch landed. That looked like a knockdown, ref.
Are you sure?
That looked like a knockdown, ref. But we'll get back to it.
Oh.
Brandon Angle. Oh, but Umar Metz is really, really out there bouncing around, showing a lot of energy.
Brandon Angle throwing some strong, heavy punches out there. Oh, and a good sidestep by Umar Metz.
They are not afraid to let their hands go right here.
Angle.
This is great work right now. Good right hand by Brandon Angle, followed up by a great right hand by Umar Metz, and another one, and a smushing jab.
These kids did not come to play. They came to
fight.
fight.
A good right hand by Mr. Metz. Great defense by Mr. Angle, getting out of there, using his angles. Oh, good right hand over the top by Metz. And that closes out our round.
These kids knew exactly what they came to do here tonight, Todd. Look at these replays as we see them.
Oh, no, that was a slip. That was a slip. I was under the impression that might have punched him, might have landed there. But as you can see, both guys are letting their hands go. Both
Brandon
are
Angle seems to be throwing very strong combination punches here.
and using his angles very well. And Mr. Metz has a great sidestep defense, and he has that lunging right hook that he threw, which cemented the round. So on to our second round of the evening, I
see what you did there, Brandon Angle, using those angles.
Yes. You see what I did there? Raiden off Mortal Kombat, if you guys didn't know. We have an official timeout right now. I'm not sure.
Here we are.
Here we go. Round 2 underway. Brandon
Coming
Angle
out
jumps
swinging
out.
just as expected.
Oh, good right hand by Metz over the top. Kind of a sneaky right hand.
Here we are, Brandon Angle trying to use the ring to his advantage. A lot of sidestep, trying to work his way around his opponent, so his opponent doesn't have one solid angle.
Nice footwork from Brandon Angle. Just
That's one thing I can admire about his coaching crew with him, his training staff. They have him utilizing that footwork, using the ring, moving around his opponent, hitting his opponent with different punches at various angles.
So right now we have Mr. Angle. He is really trying to establish himself with the jab, but Umar Metz is throwing a very nice right hand, which kind of just freezes
right
Brandon
hand,
in the pocket. So
Lunging
we're having
punches here from Metz.
a lot of back and forth right now, very evenly
10 seconds
matched
left.
round. Into round 2. Wasn't too many.
Wasn't too many highlights for these next couple replays.
Don't worry about it.
And once again, I'm Jameer Marquay, joined here next to me, Todd McClendon, and we are on bout number 9 tonight. Number 7 got canceled. Darren Hernandez and Dakota Coates.
Yep.
So if you're looking at the program, it's going to read bout number 9, but we are on bout number 8 for the night.
And we are
These
bout
young
3
fighters are
underway.
bouncing right to it, getting to the action in this last round. Look, oh my goodness. Look at the flourish, look at the tenacity.
Metz is really landing some clean shots on Brandon Angle right now. Even though Brandon Angle is the aggressor, Umar Metz is landing some very clean shots and establishing himself.
Oh, 2 good left jabs coming from Angle.
And nice
and
body
a body
shot.
Yes. Oh, use the ring, young man. Use the ring.
Brandon Angle this last round appears to try to be relying on his skill set and his ability to box rather than his athleticism and try to force this fight.
Oh, and a good dip here from Umar Metz. Oh, another one. Just getting away from that right hand.
That is we got a lot of back and forth, a lot of shots being thrown, not a lot of shots being landed towards the end of this round. And
these young
very
men,
well even fight. No one wants to lose. It's going to be interesting how the judges see this one.
9 years old, and these kids are out there fighting their hearts out.
It's on YouTube.
Damo Sports. But you can watch it, and it's going to be recorded, so you can watch it anytime if you know somebody fighting. But yeah, it's being streamed live right now. Some highlights right now. So good right hand by Brandon Angle, able to land a few combinations.
Let's see if I can keep it up. Out of everything I've seen, out of these young fighters, I believe these judges are going to go ahead and pick young Brandon Angle.
Yeah?
Yeah. I haven't been wrong tonight. Haven't missed one.
This is the first time for everything.
We'll find out, huh?
Yes. Yes. No, I know. I seen that. I seen that. We get to our official decision.
Let's go. Hear me out. Brandon Angle for the dub. It's the footwork for me. He controls the pace of this fight.
Taking home the dub for this fight. In the red corner.
What I tell you. Look at the energy. Oh, flex, young man, flex. Yeah. Man. He just flexed all 67 pounds.
It's a good flex. A good win for them, for Mr. Brandon Angle. Now, I'm going to say this next fight is very interesting. We have Daryl Williams, age 25. He's 206 pounds versus Xavion Kendall, who's 29, 246 pounds. So this is an official heavyweight fight with a 40-pound swing.
My, he jumped over all of the ropes. What is he, like 6'6"?
Xavion Kendall.
Look at the kids doing push-ups. Look at him. It's never too early to get that work in, Todd. Never too early.
And Xavion Kendall looks every bit of 6'4", 246 pounds. And Daryl Wilson looks every bit of 5'9", 206 pounds. This is going to be possibly our most interesting bout of the evening.
I feel very strong with Daryl Wilson in this match tonight. This is, wow, 40 pounds, Todd. How? And this is why, personally, I would not fight over 200 pounds, okay? My fighting weight was cruiser and light heavy. At 246?
6'4". 6'4", 246.
Oh my God.
Representing Team Barrack Boxing Club. Put your hands together for Mr. Daryl Wilson.
That's what?
Correction, Mr. Wilson is in the blue corner.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
And fighting out of the red corner.
No, Mr.
Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Please put your hands together for Mr. Xavion Kendall.
Ain't that Xavion Kendall? Okay,
Yep,
thank
that's
you.
Xavion Kendall right there.
Okay.
Look at how he's looking down at his opponent. But don't think Daryl Wilson is anything to be slept on. As you can see, he does not skip a day in the gym. He looks to be in more conditioned shape than Xavion Kendall does. But we'll see if that 40-pound difference in that power in that punch will be the difference maker tonight when it comes down to these two men in here.
9. Technically, 9.
7 got canceled. Once again, for those of you viewing, this is bout number 10. So we have Xavier Kendall in the red corner. We have Daryl Wilson here in the blue.
Yes. Mr. Wilson fighting out of the blue corner, and Mr. Kendall fighting out of Las Vegas. Mr. Wilson is fighting by way of Barracks here home. This is his home gym, and Mr. Kendall is here traveling from Las Vegas.
Are you serious tonight? He came
So
all
he
the way
came
from
all
Las
the way
Vegas
from
for
Las
this fight.
Vegas so he could fight a guy 40 pounds lighter than him. Let's see how this works out for him.
Here we go. David and Goliath.
Not entirely true.
And you can see
Just the
Wilson's
absolute
already
size
starting
difference.
off.
Wilson is going to have to find a way to get himself inside. How is he going to be able to do that?
Stay low. Stay low. Slip, dip, break down this tree. Chop the tree down. Those headshots, head hunting is not going to be your friend if you're Wilson tonight. You got to chop this tree down. You got to make him cover up that body so you can get that one good, clean hook, overhand, whatever it is that you are comfortable with. If you're not chopping down the tree, finito.
A lot of posturing. I'm not even going to, I've seen a lot more from my 9 and 10-year-olds. I would like to see a little bit more from my adults right now.
You got to be careful when you're going up against somebody almost 250 pounds.
I mean, what about when you're 250 pounds? How careful should you be right here?
Oh, if I'm 250 pounds in this situation, I'm going to try to walk in and just get this over with early. Because I don't want this to last the whole round. I don't know if he's going to have enough wind to make it into that last final third round. But it would surprise me.
Neither fighter has really established anything in this first round. We're both looking to
They're really feeling each other out right now. I mean, if I was Wilson, I'd be doing the same thing right now, trying to figure out where Kendall's weaknesses lie. Once again, he has at least a 6-inch height
We're going to
difference
take
on his
a
opponent.
look at a few highlights, if you want to call it that. Really, no one has established anything. And neither fighter has landed a significant shot. I'm hoping to see a little bit more. That's a straight right hand over the top for Mr. Kendall. But hopefully we can see a little bit more from Daryl Wilson and Xavier Kendall this round. I'm going round 2.
Hitting him with them pat-pats.
A nice jab coming out from Mr. Kendall.
And there, oh, Kendall trying to establish. There we go. There we go.
Oh, we got a standing 8 count. He already hurt.
He was saved by the
Daryl
ref
Wilson.
right there.
Yeah, standing 8 count right now.
I wouldn't have called it. I would have let it go a few more punches.
Oh, good right hand from Mr. Wilson.
Oh, and there we are. Wilson finally trying to press the issue back against Kendall here.
not Daryl Wilson is not the most technically sound fighter, so he's definitely going to have to rely on his grit and athleticism if he wants to win this fight.
If you ask me, Wilson's not moving around the ring enough. I need to see him tire out his opponent just a little more. I would take a minute and a half of each round just trying to tire Kendall out. And then I will use that back half to give everything I got.
Do you think Wilson's stamina in training, is he prepared for that? He looks tired himself.
All of those arms.
Another standing 8 count. Wilson looks very tired, very, very tired. According to your analysis, he looked like he was a fighter in a better shape.
He did.
I'm going to call you on that.
I said Kendall could surprise me. Said he could here. Kendall seems to be in the better shape here.
Let's go to the highlights.
As you can see, look at Kendall here pressing that issue once again. Good lefts coming from him. And as you can see, Wilson here missing. That's what he seems to be doing. He has a problem with this height difference. Wilson seems to be missing a lot of his punches. Then you see another left coming through from Kendall here, right through that block.
Round 3 right now, and a predominant performance by Kendall. Just absolutely 2 standing 8 counts in the 8th round. Just establishing his jab with a great left hook, with a great straight right hand. Completely keeping Wilson on the outside of his punches, maintaining the distance. Just absolutely putting on a clinic right now. I don't know how else you describe this from Xavier Kendall, but just an absolute clinic of how you establish yourself against a smaller fighter.
He's going to need to throw some more jabs for one. There's been no jab established this whole round here.
And every time Wilson tries to come in, he just tries to come in the front door.
Look, he's scared. He's scared to walk in on his opponent.
Kendall is just literally throwing a right hook or a left hook or a jab, and he's just stopping him from just any progress.
Wilson felt that power, that 40-pound difference. It's not to be taken lightly. Now he has him pressed in the corner. There we go. Oh. And Kendall showing good combinations while he has Wilson's back against the ropes.
Now, if you're Wilson, that's not where you want to be.
Not at all. It's hard to move that from in front of you.
This is a heavyweight fight for sure. Both guys are extremely tired.
Uh-oh. Don't punch yourself out now. That wouldn't be a good look tonight at all. And here we are with Kendall baiting his opponent here. He seems very confident.
It doesn't appear that Daryl Wilson can hurt Xavier Kendall.
Good dip by Kendall.
Great combination to end the fight.
Good sportsmanship from these fighters here.
Well, it's not hard. You had 3 standing 8 counts in this fight. I mean, easily Xavier Kendall. I mean, every highlight belongs to him. Easily was able to establish himself, his size, his quickness, his boxing ability, able to keep the distance. It's a very easy fight for him.
A lot of these fights seem to be one-sided tonight.
Just that one.
No, the babies was one-sided. I've been calling it out all night. It's the aggression, the ruthless aggression from a lot of these fighters. You seeing one fighter. I've been seeing it repeatedly tonight. You see one fighter being more aggressive and the other one being more on the defensive side. When if they have noticed anything, what you have to do, you have to come out here. Both fighters need to be equally aggressive. At this type of tournament, at this type of event, you need to be aggressive. There's no room to sit back and play defensively for 3 rounds. You only have 3 rounds and 3 minutes each to prove yourself. If you're not swinging, you're losing.
The judges' scores are in, and we do have our winner. Taking home the belt in the red corner. Put your hands together for Mr. Xavion Kendall.
That's a good fight for Xavion Kendall. He did exactly what he needed to do. Kept the distance, established his jab, used his size, used his power, and at the same time, he showed great defense using angles, slipping punches.
That was a good win for Xavion Kendall. Good win, as you can see. Darren Wilson is not happy with the outcome of that fight. He was not happy with those standard 8 counts.
We have an event coming up that you may want to.
I understand that he's not happy, but like 3 standing 8 counts, you have to be realistic with yourself. We are on to our next bout. Shannon Westbrook, 140 pounds versus Yahya Metz, 135 pounds.
14 years old. Don't forget to mention the 2-year age difference between these fighters.
Once again, April 13, 2024 at Barrack Community Center, the Inspire Sports Boxing event and clinic will be brought to you by Inspire Sports, and we hope to see you all there. Our next bout is going to take place in the junior division. Introducing our fighters, fighting out of the red corner.
Can't wait to see these next 2 fights here. These teenage boys, they come out here, they give it everything they got. They're not scared when they come out here. They know
2-minute rounds
exactly
here.
Out of the blue corner, out of Cincinnati, Ohio, representing Team Real Deal. Put your hands together for Mr. Yahya Metz.
He got Cincinnati.
Yahya Metz.
Cincinnati in the house once again. How many fighters is that from Cincinnati tonight, Tom?
I wonder if Mr. Muhammad Metz and Yahya Metz are any relation. Both Cincinnati fighters.
They have to be.
Well,
I put my money on it, they'd be brothers.
Let's get it underway. You got any Pepsi left over there? No. Oh.
And just a slight delay with the start of this fight here.
We have to get our judges down. And our second to last bout is underway. Westbrook versus Metz. Westbrook in the red corner, Metz in the blue corner. Both guys looking to establish their jab early. Let's see. Good defense for Metz.
There we go. We got these fighters filling each other out right now. They need a swing punch. There we go.
Just missed with the right hand from Metz. Good defense. Westbrook tries to shoot that jab back. Nice jab from Westbrook.
I think they're doing their best pose impression here.
Good right hand from Metz. Nice defense.
You know, he's just staying out of the range of those punches here by Yaya.
Yaya seems to be the more relaxed fighter right now. Westbrook seems just a little tense.
Okay,
I think he just needs to settle down just a little bit.
This reminds me of when Mortal Kombat starts off, the way they're just standing there.
Good right hand from Metz over the top.
There we go, action. And he's swinging heavily, but he's missing just as heavy.
And tell me, what does that take out of a fighter when you swing so heavily and miss? Good counter right hand from Westbrook.
All of that energy you just exerted by not hitting the target, that's what tires fighters out the most. Throwing these power punches and not connecting. Because all of that energy has to go somewhere. You swing it right through it. And we can see a couple highlights here. You see Yaya getting a good right overhand. Yaya once again in the blue. Westbrook here in the black.
It's a good 1-2 combination step through. I mean, for what we saw, that's
got a good
great
combination there from Westbrook, as you can see. Good counter combination.
Getting his last instructions from his trainer. Yaya Metz is ready to get out of the blue corner and meet Shannon Westbrook in the middle of the ring. Oh, good right hand from Metz to start the round out.
And here we go. It's like a long stare in each other's eyes every 10 seconds here, just trying to figure out what's going on with their opponent. And if I were the coaches here of these two young fighters, I would tell them once we got out of this fight, don't be scared to let those punches go. Show me some more combinations like this right here. You're wasting too much time when you could have the upper hand in this fight. You could have the advantage by just swinging.
Agreed. Oh, great combination by Metz.
You don't even have to connect with every punch. You throw five punches and connect with two, you're winning this fight.
Agreed. I would like to see a little bit more aggressive from each fighter, a little bit more combinations, a little bit just more aggression from someone. Someone has to take the lead role, and I see Yaya Metz is trying to, but Westbrook has to cooperate. They have to establish themselves and fight. I understand that
we just need aggression, ruthless aggression. That's what the people came to see. We came to see a fight. We didn't come to see you dance. We didn't come to see you look in each other's eyes the whole time.
It's a great right hand by Metz. But you have, even if you come to fight, you got to have a dance partner. Boxing is all about dancing, and if you can't dance alone.
No, you cannot. It takes two to tango.
But Yaya Metz is showing great aggression, and he's landed a couple straight right hands. Nice combinations from Yaya Metz this whole round. Clearly a round for the blue corner, dominated with his overhand right, his aggression. Shannon Westbrook, we're going to have to see just a little bit more from you. He appears to have the talent. He's landed a couple nice counter combinations, but at the same time, we have not seen enough from him.
To be honest with you, Todd, I don't think I've seen anything. I'm just keeping it honest. I've seen a lot of stopping and a lot of pausing. Yaya is controlling this fight. Yaya is the one we are looking at right now. He's having the most footwork. He's throwing the most punches. Look at the combinations coming from Metz.
He continues to throw his jab, and step in with his right hand. And he is getting more and more confident as the fight goes on.
You can see it in the sway. Look, look, look. He's confident out there. Like I said, I don't think I've seen enough or anything at all from Westbrook. Oh, good slip. Look how he gets through that.
Yaya appears to have found his groove, and he is into the fight. And I don't think that Westbrook has yet to calm down and really establish himself and find himself. So he's been struggling these last couple rounds and continuing the trend right here as Yaya is more and more confident and is just feeling himself more and more as the fight goes on.
Oh, and a good left hand followed by Metz.
Amazing left hand.
You wouldn't think that that would be the case, seeing how Westbrook is 2 years older than Metz. Look at the fakes. He's out here trying to fake. He's showboating against his opponent right now, Todd. This is how confident he is. He has won this bout. Look at this. Look, he is dancing on him. He almost turned his back entirely to his opponent just now.
Great right hand just to stop Westbrook in his tracks.
Like
Great jab. Great jab. I mean, Yaya Metz is doing exactly what he wants to do in the ring.
And Metz is making this fight interesting. He's making you keep your eyes on him right now. He sees that Westbrook is very stagnant and not throwing any punches. He's like, hey, let me spice this up some. Let me give you a little razzle-dazzle with these punches.
And that is the end of our 11th bout, and we have one more on our docket today. Just an absolute clinic from Yaya Metz, dominating from round 1 to 3, able to establish his
and
jab,
as you can see once again,
and just work everything off of that. Uppercuts, right hands, straight right hands, combinations.
Did he act like he put his hands in his pockets? Oh my goodness. He's getting his Roy Jones Jr. on out there. He put his hands in his pockets with boxing gloves on. Let me tuck these in real quick. You can't hit me. Ha ha, ha ha. Yaya Metz is in there straight clowning around. I love to see it. The confidence. Oh my, keep the crowd interested. That's what we want to see from a fighter. That's what sells tickets. And of course, winning and knocking people out.
Yes.
But when you can do it in a showboating fashion, that's when you open up the gates. I mean, look at Roy Jones Jr., look at Muhammad Ali. Shoot, look at Tank. And that's where these fighters are going to want to see themselves. They want to see themselves professional. They want to see themselves get to that point. And that's why they're here tonight at this amateur event, celebrating Columbus boxing legends. We have greats in the house, Buster Douglas and Chuck Gregory.
Yaya Metz.
And of course, we've seen that coming by a long shot. That is no surprise to anyone here.
Zero.
And our last fight of the night, we have Murad Eshnazar. Zarov. I'm sorry, that name is a little
Murad.
different. I'm sorry if I messed that one up there. We have him weighing in at 152 pounds at 18 years old versus Hayden Van Horn, 17 years old, 144.8 pounds. I'm excited to see this last fight. This is our last fight of the night. The last bout number 12. Once again,
Esnazaro Esnazarov. Esnazarov in the red corner versus Van Horn in the blue corner.
You know what? I'm just going to call him Murad. There's no way I'm going to keep chopping up this man's last name and disrespecting him, okay? His name is Murad. But you guys got the point out there, listen.
Final bout, and both fighters look ready.
Is our final bout of the evening. This bout is taking place in our elite division. Introducing our fighters. First up, fighting out of the red corner. Fighting out of Dayton, Ohio, representing Team DMC. Put your hands together for Mr. Murad Esnazarov.
Did you hear that?
And fighting out of the blue corner, representing
Murad Esnazarov. There it is. We got the pronunciation.
Where's Van Horn? Van Horn versus Esnazarov. This is interesting for our final bout. I imagine that it's going to be fireworks.
Let's save the best for last, fellas. I want to see punches in bunches.
In funches. Here we go, right out of the gate. Let's see what we got. Okay, Esnazarov, 1-2, 1-2 stick. Oh, good right hand by Van Horn. Oh, wow.
That was a really good right hand.
Oh, right hand by Van Horn. Good jab by Van Horn. Van Horn appears to have a little bit of pop.
Van Horn did not come to play around. Look at the way he's getting away from those punches. Okay. Oh, good dips. Way to backstep away from these punches here.
Oh, just missed with the overhand right from Van Horn.
And Esnazarov keeps missing with this overhand right. You would think he would throw a different punch.
Esnazarov, good jab to keep Van Horn back, but eats a right hand on his way stepping back.
Both of these fighters seem to be throwing a lot of 1-2 combinations at each other right now.
Van Horn with another overhand right. Oh, good right hand by Van Horn.
And it seems like these fighters are still filling each other out some here. Okay.
Esnazarov pushing Van Horn back with a 1-2. Van Horn trying to reestablish himself. Oh, good right hand over the top by Esnazarov. Van Horn has him back in the corner. Esnazarov fights out.
Okay.
Into round one.
Into round one. What do you think about that round, Ty?
I like Van Horn. He landed a lot of clean overhand rights that round. I think he established himself early and often enough. As you can see right here, Van Horn with a nice overhand right to open up the round.
Great overhand.
And as you'll see another one right there, a nice sneaky overhand right, followed up by a jab. And here you got again another overhand right, bam, followed up by a jab. So he's doing a great job of just shooting that overhand right,
and they're all
timing up his
punches.
He's timing up Esnazarov's jab, and he's just throwing that right hand over the top.
As you can see right there against the ropes, he was still throwing those combinations, landing clean shots to the head.
Nice. About to start round two. Van Horn, the aggressor, right out the gate. Oh, push Esnazarov back. Left hand, right hand. Oh, my goodness. To start the round, Van Horn is very much the aggressor and is landing clean, effective punches.
Oh, good dip.
What does Esnazarov have to do?
Good defense from both gentlemen here.
To take the momentum from Van Horn, because he seems to be really the aggressor and taking control of this fight.
There's only one answer to that question, Todd, and that's a big punch.
He's going to have to gain some respect.
Yes, he's going to have to make him feel his power. Pause.
Some posturing here. Feigning. Van Horn looking for the angles. Esnasov has to stay off the ropes. He has to stay off the ropes. That's exactly where Van Horn wants him.
It seems like this round has got just a tad bit slower from these fighters.
It did. Both fighters have slowed down tremendously this round. After a aggressive first minute of the round.
Think they punched themselves out and warm up or something? I don't know. Okay, there we go. Trying to see Van Horn trying to establish some body shots here. Just trying to get some points here. That's what I call that. That's what that move is against the ropes. Just trying to get some points. Oh, good right hand landed by Van Horn.
Into round 2.
And this is our last and final round of the night of All Bouts, All Fights. Once again, thank you all for joining us tonight throughout this whole experience, celebrating these legends here. I'm Jameer Marquay, and this is Todd McClendon. Once again, if you guys did not catch it, and this has been a great night full of great fighters, and we're working on that last and final round. And as you might be able to see, they're breaking down the tables.
Our final round of the evening.
This is it.
Hayden Van Horn,
What do we
Murad
got?
Eshnarov. Good left
There we
hand
go.
by
Come out with some
Eshnarov.
aggression. This is it. This is it, fellas. This is all or nothing. Oh, good uppercut by Van Horn. Good rights by Van Horn.
Uppercut by Van Horn. He is actually putting on a show. And he eats one, though.
Oh.
Got caught with his hands down, but he continues to push forward and be the aggressor.
Van Horn is definitely controlling this round.
Van Horn has definitely been controlling this fight.
Good combination as he lands 3 big shots to the head. Van Horn putting together a very impressive round right now.
And a very impressive fight. And just being able to
look at the
stick to
counter.
the game plan, which is
he's pressing.
Continue
I think he
to
stunned
throw
his
the
opponent.
jab.
He felt it. He's feeling it.
Oh, good right hand.
8 count, standing 8 count. I told you, he stunned his opponent. He felt that. Well, and there it is. This round just determined who won this fight.
Oh, what an overhand right. Oh, what an uppercut. Van Horn is having his way. Oh, he's looking for the knockout. He's looking for the knockout.
Will he get it? Just missed with that right uppercut.
Another standing 8 count. Van
2 in
Horn
row
is
round
putting
look.
on a clinic. He has been dominating the fight since the beginning, and he is closing the show. Oh, another overhand right.
And I don't think Esnasov is actually fighting back right now. This is over with. This is TKO. And we ended the night in great fashion. Our only TKO of the night.
That's how you close the night, Van Horn. We did say the best for last. He was not playing. He was going for it from the beginning, from round 1, and he knew once he had his opponent stunned in the 2nd round that he was going to go for it in the 3rd. That was a nice knockout to close the show. That was excellent refereeing by the official. He had also gave Esnasov 2 8 counts this round. That was his 3rd. Way
TKO.
to protect the fighter also, though. Like we can't say enough about the referee stepping in and doing a great job of also protecting the fighter and keeping his confidence to be able to come out and fight another day. So
absolutely. Absolutely, that was a great match.
This has been a great event and a great night from the Barrack Community Center here in Columbus, Ohio. It's been brought to you by Yamo Media and Yamo Sports. If you have missed the live stream, you can always catch it on YamoMedia.com, or you can also catch it on Yamo Media on YouTube. Please tune in. It's been a pleasure, everyone. This is our second year, and I hope to see you next year. I'm Todd McClendon here with Jameer Marquay, and good night and God bless.
Signing out.
Put your hands together for the blue corner, Mr. Hayden Van Horn.
And without question, Hayden Van Horn, we also know, is taking home the belt. TKO fashion.
Ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude tonight's event. We want to give a special thanks to all of our fighters who participated.